Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Will. Welcome to my channel where I discuss all things credit card rewards as well as a little bit of personal finance. So if that's something that you're interested in, be sure to smash that little red subscribe button down below for more videos like this in the future. Now, I know I've been a little MIA, guys. I've been working my butt off. Like I said, I have a real, 9-to-5 job, and I've been roped into some other projects, been working on the weekends and all this other craziness. But I've been wanting to put this video out for a while now, and it is about the Chase Ultimate Reward Program versus the Amex Membership Reward Program. So, little background, I've been with Chase for going on, I guess 2 years now. I got the Chase Sapphire Reserve, I got my entire card system, which I'll discuss later, set up. I've been with Amex for about, I guess just since January. I got the Amex Gold card, still trying to build out my Amex wallet. So, I've been figuring out how I want to redeem points over the next year or so, and I'm trying to weigh the pros and cons on how I'm going to do it between both card systems. So before I get started any further, let me ask you guys, which card system do you think is better? If you already have both of them, let me know. Go ahead. I'm going to leave a little survey up here. If you don't have both card systems, you're just not too aware, just click, I don't know, I'm here to learn or whatever. But let's go ahead and jump into it. Let's first begin with point generation. So I have a video on both of these topics for both card systems. So with Chase, I have a 4-card system that I recommend to people. It includes the Chase Sapphire Reserve, the Freedom card, the Ink Cash card, and the Ink Unlimited card. And then with Amex, it's just a 2-card system with the 3rd card being optional. So 2-card system is the Gold card and the Business Blue Plus card, and the optional 3rd card is of course the Platinum card. Now the cost for having these cards in your wallet, the Chase card system will cost you $450. You're really only paying for that Chase Sapphire Reserve card, and then you have $250 for the 2-card system with Amex, and then if you want to add the Platinum card, it is another $550, so a total of $800 in annual fees for Amex. So, there's definitely a big difference. I'm not going to go into each of the cards' benefits because, there are lots of credits you can take advantage of to lower those annual fees. But just to put things in perspective, that's how much it costs for each of these card systems. In terms of how many points you can generate with each card system, again, I've done this in my prior videos going over both of these card systems, but on a 12-month basis, I expect to make at least 56,000 points with my Chase card system. And that's pretty much the bare minimum, paying for essentially all my, essentials, my bills, not my rent, I don't have rent anymore, but mainly my bills every month. It doesn't really include like all the fun stuff, like when I go play golf or go to movies or anything like that, just the bare necessities to live. And then with the Amex card, I generate about 41,000 points with the same amount of spend. So you can definitely see there's a big gap with Chase and Amex in terms of point generation, and that's mainly due because the Chase cards do have more 5X categories that you can really take advantage of. So that's kind of why I like Chase, just because of that point generation. Now, in terms of sign-up bonuses, they're about even. Let's see, I think I did math. So sign-up bonuses with these card systems, it's 165,000 points in sign-up bonuses with Chase, and then about 145, actually no. 145,000 points with Amex. I was kind of questioning Amex a little bit because I think the 75,000 points is only for, I don't think they have that publicly anymore. You just have to, be offered it by Amex now, but I know you can still get it in some cases. So 145,000 for Amex. So, just a 15,000 point difference in terms of the sign-up bonuses with just these card systems. So I'm not including, I guess you can call them churn cards that you get and don't really plan on keeping, after that first year. So a good example is the Ink Preferred card. With that card, you get an 80,000 point bonus with Chase. So it's a good card. Definitely recommend it. So I'm not really including those bonus points in here. I'm just looking at the keeper cards that you're going to have long term. So taking a look at the amount of points I've accumulated personally, you can see with Chase, I've accumulated about 142,000 points. And that's really just since maybe August, September-ish of 2018, because I did just do a huge redemption on pretty much all my points back then for a vacation. I think I redeemed about 225,000 points then. So I'm pretty sure 50,000 of those points is a sign-up bonus that I just got at the towards the end of last year, and then a lot of it is just my personal spend, a little bit from my wife when she transfers some points over to me, because we kind of accumulate things on my side of things. So yeah, 141 or 142,000 points, and then with Amex, I'm looking at 72,000 points, and that is mostly from the gold card bonus, sign-up bonus. Plus, I think I got a couple referral bonuses. So you guys that clicked my link for the referral bonus, I appreciate it. I really do, because I do not get paid for any of these videos, guys. I'm just doing it for fun, just get the information out there, give you my opinion on things. So I really appreciate it. But yeah, 72,000 points is pretty good. I'm pretty sure I have a lot more and actually impending. Amex is really weird with their points. It usually takes a while for your points to actually hit your account, because they have to go through pending on one statement, and then the next statement it actually gets credited to your account. So yeah, 72,000. I'm gonna be building that membership reward points a lot over the next 6 months. As soon as I get through this last sign-up bonus card that I have, the Hilton Inspire card. So I do want to take a big trip in February. But yeah, so my next card I'm gonna get is the Blue Business Plus card, like I was saying before, to complete my card system. And then my wife is probably gonna get the Platinum card as well as the Gold card, so we can get enough points for our planned vacation to somewhere in Asia, definitely Philippines as well as Hong Kong in February. Now, let's go ahead and move on to the benefits of each card, the pros and cons, and see how they compare and see which one comes out on top. Let's go ahead and start with Chase, guys. And the first benefit of the Ultimate Reward Program is the 50% boost that you get when you have a Chase Sapphire Reserve card and redeem your points on the Chase Travel Portal. Now, 50% is a huge deal, because at the very minimum, whenever you redeem your points, you're going to be getting 1.5 cents per point, which is a great redemption rate. Now, there are a few ways to use this. The first one being on flight deals. So if you're subscribed to one of these subscriptions, such as Scott's cheap flights, and you get these daily emails on cheap flights or whatever, then it's a good way to use your points to redeem those to get those flights through the Chase Travel Portal. For instance, I got one of these deals for my trip to Hawaii in August. The flight cost me about $550 for a fully refundable ticket. So that's a huge deal right there. So $515. Those tickets usually go for $850 here from the East Coast. So saving over $300. And if I were to use points, I didn't in this case, but if I were to use points, that would be roughly 33,000 points round trip, which is a crazy good deal for Hawaii, especially from the East Coast. I think West Coast, if you're trying to redeem points to say transfer your points out to an airline, it would be more like 25,000 points, 30,000 points from the West Coast. So getting that type of value from the East Coast is a great deal. So that's one way to use the 1.5x back with the Chase Travel Portal. Now, the second way is to redeem your points for hotel stays. And that's because usually when you try to transfer your points outside to the hotels to redeem your points, well, you're usually getting around 1 cent per point in most cases, especially with Marriott as well as Hilton. They don't have the best redemption rates when you try to transfer your points out. I can definitely attest to this. I mean, I've always looked at Marriott hotels and see if it's better to transfer my points out or just keep them in the travel portal and redeem points. It's usually always better to redeem your points through the Chase Travel Portal for your hotels. So that's the second best way to use that 1.5x back with the Chase Sapphire Reserve card. And the third way, the third reason that this is a good benefit is just, to have it in your back pocket. It's always good to be able to redeem for 1.5x back. Like I said before, it's just a really good redemption rate for really kind of no effort, to be honest. You don't have to, go through the effort or transferring points, calling up the airlines and all that other stuff. Easy 1.5x back. Moving on to the next big Chase rewards program benefit is it's one big transfer partner. It's probably the best transfer partners out of I would say any other transfer partners across the rewards programs, and that is Hyatt Hotel. So Hyatt has a very generous redemption rate when you're using the points, when you transfer your points outside hotels, or outside to the hotel. So it has, on average, at least according to the point guide, 1.8 cents per point. but it's actually probably a lot higher than that. So I would say maybe actually minimum 2 cents per point all the way up to 4 or 5 cents, 4 cents per point. So with it, their highest tier hotel, which is category 8, which is actually brand new. So not all, you'll be able to go to Hyatt's website. You'll see that they have a lot of category 8s, but they're not quite available yet, and not even available. And the ones that are available aren't available to redeem for points in some cases. So, but the highest tier is only 40,000 points, which is, it's just stupid cheap. So 40,000 points for a top tier. I mean, if you think about Marriott, it's like what, 60,000, 70,000 points in some cases for the top tier per night. So being able to redeem for a high-end hotel for 40,000 points for tier 8 is great value. Well, we think these category 8 hotels are what they call luxury small hotels. So like I said, it's not too much information out, but just the category 7 hotels, they're at 30,000 points. And like I said, those go from anywhere from $450 per night all the way up to $900. So like I say, easily over 2 cents per point, all the way up to 4 cents per point when you're transferring your points out to Hyatt Hotel. So great travel partner that they have there. Now, continuing with their other travel partners, their airlines specifically, this is kind of where they're lacking, but they're not terrible. And I would say you will be able to find pretty good deals, transfer your points out to different airlines if you're trying to fly domestically here in the US, or if you're trying to go to Europe, even Africa, South America, usually pretty good redemption rates. Asia is kind of where they're weak at with some of their airlines. Yeah, it's just Asia for some reason. They just don't have strong. They have Singapore Airlines, which is a good partner in terms of luxury. If you want to do something very, luxurious, have a once in a lifetime type of redemption, Singapore Airlines is not bad for that type of stuff. But Asia, they're just really weak when it comes to their rewards or transfer partners. So that's about it. I mean, they're not terrible, just not better than Amex, which we'll discuss coming up next. So Amex, what do we got? So the biggest benefit that they have with Amex membership reward program is pretty much their transfer partners. So compared to Chase has, I think, around 10 transfer partners, whereas Amex has 20, so double the transfer partners. And all of the Chase transfer partners are included, or all the transfer partners that Chase has, Amex has as well, except for 3, which is the United, Southwest Airlines, and of course Hyatt Hotel. So those 3 are not included with Amex, but every other transfer partner is one with Amex as well. Plus Amex has a bunch that, well, Chase just doesn't have. So that's a huge discrepancy. So with that, you have a lot more options on transferring your points out. You'll be able to find a lot more sweet spots. So that's a huge benefit for Amex. But like I said, it's not game changing because Chase still has some pretty decent ones. Now, one of Amex's best transfer partners, in my personal opinion, is ANA. ANA has a very generous rewards chart for not just Asia, but also for Europe as well. So if you want to go to Asia in a business class, not first class, just business class, it only costs you anywhere from 85 to 95,000 points round trip. I mean, you had to pay like a $200 fee, surcharge fee, but that's nothing considering how much it costs to fly business class across the Pacific Ocean. So $200 is hecka cheap. ANA, they have plenty of rewards availability. Plus, it's very easy to use their website. You can book awards flights right on their website. So it is a great transfer partner. And again, it's not just for Asia flights, it's also for Europe. They're pretty competitive in some cases. So I love ANA, and that's why I said, when compared to Chase and Amex, Amex is just killing when it comes to, Asia rewards flights. So ANA, great benefit there. Now, I could spend the next 20-30 minutes going through all these transfer partners and discussing their benefits, but that'd just be a stupid long video. Just know that Amex has a lot of great value redemptions with these transfer partners. Air Canada is another really good one. Aviticus, I always forget the name. It's the Colombian airline that has Life Miles, whatever the airline's called, I always forget. You have that one as well. So a lot of good redemption points with the Amex transfer partners. So let's go and leave it at that for now. And I will do some more videos in the future on some of these, sweet spots when it comes to transferring with Amex. Now, the next benefit with Amex is related to the transfer partners, and that is a occasional bonus when you transfer your points out to one of the transfer partners. So occasionally they'll run these promotions where they'll give you like a certain percentage bonus whenever you transfer your points out. So right now they have Flying Blue, you get a 25% bonus when you transfer your points out. They have Avincia Life Miles, which is the Colombian airline, which also has a great rewards chart, believe it or not. So you get a 15% bonus with them. So these bonuses definitely add up to be a huge savings. So say you were trying to fly to Europe on Air France Flying Blue, then that's around, I think, 40,000 points. So I think 50,000 points. So if you're saving 25%, I mean, like, how can you turn it down? It is a cheap flight. That's almost cheaper than using points to fly domestically here in the, actually it is cheaper than flying domestically here in the US with these type of transfer bonuses. So it is a huge benefit of Amex. Chase just has never done these bonuses, which kind of sucks, but at the same time, I mean, I don't know. Chase needs to get together. They need to start doing that at least every so often with some of these transfer partners, because at this point they're just losing transfer partners. Like, they used to have Korean Air, which was a great airline partner, but they don't have that anymore. But anyways, I digress. So yeah, Amex, those are the biggest benefits. Like I said, I'm not going to go into the individual card benefits or benefits related to Amex specifically. There are some more, like, discounts and whatnot. I'm just talking about redeeming your points. So yeah, guys, those are the main differences. They both have their pros and cons for sure. Like I said, you can't go wrong with either, but if you had to start with one, you definitely need to start with Chase. And that's mainly because, well, with Amex rather, they have a lifetime cap on the bonuses that you can get with their card. So once you get the sign-up bonus once, you can never get that bonus again. So with Chase, it's a little bit different. Chase, with the Sapphire cards, it is a 48-month window before you can get the sign-up bonuses after you already gotten it. And I think with all the other non-Sapphire cards, it's just 24 months, I believe. So yeah, that's that. So you want to go ahead and do Chase first. Get all those sign bonuses as soon as you can. Then once you max or build out your card system with that, get all the points you can, go ahead and then switch over to Amex, start building that out a little bit, get some points. And then once you redeem all those points, start over as soon as you can with Chase. And then it's just, Chase, Amex, Chase. But yes, that's the long-term strategy, guys. Go ahead and start with Chase. They're both really great programs. You're going to find value no matter which one you go with, but you want to think long term. So Chase is the way to go for your first cards. So that's all I got. That's all I have for this video, guys. Chase versus Amex. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think is the best system. If you have both, if you're still just, with one card system, let me know how you're redeeming your points now. And I'm very interested in knowing to see how people are redeeming, because, everyone's a little bit different, right? So let me know down in the comments. And thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe and smash that like button if it helped you out. Share with all your friends so we can build this community a little bit more. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace.